In our reading this morning from Paul and then Jesus, they have to say their goodbyes to their disciples. They realize that their time with them is ending soon. They end their sessions with them by praying with them and for them. St. Paul bids goodbye to the leaders and the people of Ephesus. He asks the leaders to continue to watch over the flock that has been entrusted to their care. St. Paul speaks of the hardships and the attacks that they will experience in the days ahead once he is gone. Our gospel is part of the Last Supper farewell. Jesus continues his final words to his apostles before his death. His whole chapter from St. John's Gospel is Jesus' prayer for his apostles. He asks his Father to take care of those who he has called in his name. Jesus asks that those who will continue his ministry after he is gone will be made holy. These readings should give us pause, make us think about saying goodbye. It is never easy to say our last words to those for whom we have cared for and for those with whom we have shared so much time. I have never been very good at saying goodbye. It's hard to realize that the relationships that we have formed are at a point that causes them to change a bit. This can be due to graduations, or people separating because of moving or changing jobs, or because others have chosen to do different things with their lives so they will not be as near to us as before. We clean out items which we have accumulated over the years. This causes us to think about the end of a certain part of our lives and the beginning of another part of our lives. We also have to say our final goodbyes. The only thing certain and unchanging in life is not that silly old saying, death and taxes. No. The only thing certain and unchanging in life is the love of God poured out on us through Jesus Christ. Yes, death and taxes are also part of fixed life. I know. But the love of God goes beyond death and beyond taxes. St. Augustine said, "Our souls are restless until they rest in you, O God." To put it another way, things are going to change. Friends will come and friends will go, but our relationship with God is a for sure thing. In his letter to the Romans, St. Paul lists all the things that change in our lives, or the things that change our lives. Suffering, hardships, persecutions, famine, nakedness, danger, the sword, death, life, past, present, and future things. Then he remarks that none of those things, nor absolutely anything else, will ever separate us from the love of God. The good news is this. Sometimes Jesus allows us to reconnect with persons who had been very active in a part of our lives in the past. Thanks to social networking, we can hear from friends whom we have not heard from in a long time. Personally, I have reconnected with many of my elementary and high school classmates. I haven't heard from them in years. We connect, come together, have some pizza. Instead of saying goodbye, why not say adios? If we bid others adios, we are actually saying to God, or in your journey towards God, thus wishing them a safe journey wherever they're going. For it is in our traveling to God that we are united in God. Por eso, amigos míos, adiós.